Luke, many congratulations. That was absolutely incredible. Just try and put that experience into words.
It was a massive experience. I've watched the darts a few times. I know the crowd. They're always singing, and then I'm glad they were on my side tonight, and it even helped me over the line even more.
Surely, even in your wildest dreams, when you arrived at Alexandra Palace today, you couldn't have expected a performance and a night quite like that.
I knew my practice was going well, but I didn't think that I'd take it onto the stage, but I did, and I'm just glad I won the bull, because I won the first set on my darts, and then with Christian's darts I broke him, and then going into the third set, it was my darts, it was mine to lose.
And you've achieved so much already in your young career, but where does this night and this achievement rank amongst that?
Ranks at the top. I know I've won back-to-back Moda Super Series, but with the highest average on debut at the Worlds, it's unbelievable.
You've had a lot of success on this stage in the JDC system, but how did it compare tonight, playing in front of a packed house, all supporting you?
Well, I've played in the JDC twice. There's not many people, they're just walking in for the afternoon, but tonight was just a whole different level.
And you had so much success on the Winmau Development Tour this year, winning 5 titles. How much has that success given you the confidence to take on this bigger stage here?
It's given me massive confidence, because the first set I was at the top before with 4 grand clear, and then over the next 16 to 20 I remained in the top 3, so I knew what I was in for. As soon as I beat Nathan Rafferty in Milton Keynes, I knew I'd win that game and I've secured the Worlds and the tour card.
And you've already made history at this event now. After a performance like that, how far do you believe you can go in this competition?
I just wanted to win tonight, so anything else is an overachievement for myself.
Well done, Luke. Thank you.
Thank you.
Luke, huge congratulations. I remember speaking to you in the build-up to this, and you were dreaming of this moment. Did it live up to everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah, walking on, everyone wanted me to sign everything. I couldn't sign everything, but it was just crazy to see even little kids with my own top on. It was just good to see.
Again, walking up there, 16 years old, you could have gone into your shell, but you thrived up there. Big celebrations, got the crowd involved. What did that mean, and how did you cope with the occasion?
I think that's what I want. That's what I needed to do. If it's a 180 or a big checkout, I'll have to give it some to the crowd, and then they'll just be on my side. And that's what I've done, and I just settled more than I thought.
If you can post those kind of numbers and that kind of performance all the way through, can you win this on debut?
I mean, if I average 106 in every game, I've got a good chance. But like I said, I've won tonight, so leading into tomorrow, I can just get all the nerves out the way, because I don't need to be nervous. I've done what I needed to do, win my first game. I know I need to win about 6 or 7 to get the title, but I'm just happy to win tonight.
Many congratulations.
Thank you.
Luke, did you feel nervous at all up there? You certainly didn't look it.
Walking on, I was nervous, but when I stepped onto the stage and I just said to myself, wow, I didn't want to go into my own shell. I just had to be myself, and I did.
You really enjoy these big occasions. It seems like you enjoy it as much as you can, and you get your best darts in these big stages.
Yeah, obviously I played in the Modus with a few hundred in there, but that was just a complete unbelievable experience for myself, and I'm just hope they can be on my side again tomorrow.
Even at this young age, have you thought about what you can achieve in this game?
Not really, no. I just wanted to win my first game tonight, and then going into tomorrow against Andrew Gilden, I can just settle. Thank you.
Luke, I don't know if you heard the crowd during the match singing "Got to go to school in the morning." Did you hear that during the match?
Yeah.
Does that you've got to try to stop getting distracted by things like that?
Yeah, I try my best to get distracted, but I don't have school. I've got a tour card now, so there's no school involved for me.
Okay. What will you do tonight? I mean, how will you prepare for tomorrow? Will you just try and go to bed early? What will you do? Will you do anything to sort of celebrate? What will you have to drink or eat?
I mean, I've not checked my phone yet. I know what that's going to be like, so I'll be up for pretty much early hours in the morning. But I couldn't sleep last night because I was just excited, and it'll probably be the same again tonight, knowing I'm playing tomorrow.
It's a bit like Christmas Eve for you, maybe.
Yeah, obviously I play Andrew tomorrow, and that's my main goal now, is to hopefully come back after Christmas. Thank you.
Luke, you've obviously watched this event as a kid growing up on TV. Does it feel quite surreal what you've just achieved up there tonight?
I can't put it into words. I've watched the Worlds for many years, seen everyone lift the title, loads of people, different people lift the title, but just from watching it as a little kid, I've done it. I've actually won a game on this big stage.
Growing up, who were your darting inspirations? I mean, do you feel you could be maybe the next Michael Van Gogh and the next Phil Taylor, perhaps?
Well, that's what a lot of people have said. They said I'm better than MVG. I just can't agree. I can't disagree, because I know what Michael done at his age, and I know what I've done at my age.
How much more do you feel you have in the locker, and do you feel you can back that performance up tonight against Andrew Building?
I just hope I can remain at if not a 106, just stay above the ton, because I know he's a slow thrower, and I've just got to find a rhythm. Thank you.
We saw in leg 2, just after 2 legs on that stage, he was already interacting with the crowd, cupping your ear. Does that just show how comfortable you were on that Ali Pali stage?
I think, if not everyone, they need to get a leg or 2 on the board to settle, and that's what I've done after the first 2. Engage with the crowd, and it just got me fired up.
Everything's been so quick for you lately. PDC World Championship, World Youth Championship, debut here, and you've got to talk out also for next year. Have you already thought of certain aims and objectives you want to achieve next year on the tour?
I've not even thought about what I get my mum and dad for Christmas. But yeah, I know next year is going to be a busy one if I can qualify for loads of the tournaments. But this is what I've achieved. I know what's coming for me next year.
That was one of the most special performances I've ever seen on that stage, or any stage. Could this be a match that we look back on in 40 years' time and think that was where Luke Biddle was born?
100%. I'll probably go and watch the highlights when I'm back in the hotel. But yeah, I'm so glad I've won it tonight, and even with the high average and the 50% on the doubles, it's even better to look at.
Huge congratulations, well done.
Thank
Luke,
you.
he dedicated that to Phil Taylor. Hopefully he was watching that.
I mean, he said in his interview he would be watching, so I hope he did watch. But yeah, I'm just glad to win.
The fact you were going out there, as you say, conducting the crowd, trying to get them, not many 36-year-olds would do that, let alone 16-year-olds. Why were you doing that? Is that just part of your show, if you like?
Obviously, if you've not seen it, the modus, when I do it at 180 or a big finish, I'll like cheer the crowd up so they're on my side. And I know there's a bit of needle when it comes to England versus Dutch, so I'm just glad that you were on my side.
Who's with you in your corner today? Who have you got that's come from Warrington?
My dad's. I've got a friend, Mike Warren, from Liverpool, where I play Super League with him, and Thursday League, and my friend Eloise.
You wouldn't have seen it, but the Warrington Wolves have sent you a message. So,
Yeah.
you know, good luck. Dave might have organised it. How does that feel to have the Super League team backing you?
Unbelievable. Obviously, I go to as many games as I can, and a lot of players have been following me on Instagram recently, so it's just good to look up to them.
Just to follow on that as well, Phil Taylor's actually already tweeted a message to you saying, great performance, Luke the Nuke, well done buddy, keep focused.
What's your reaction to that?
Unbelievable.
Luke, you can't drink legally, you can't vote, you can't bet, you can't drive a car yet. How do you celebrate as a 16-year-old when you perform like that on the Ali Pali stage? What are you going to do?
Probably just treat myself to a kebab. Get myself some bottles of Coke, bottles of Fanta, and probably treat myself to some more vapes.
Between sets, you remained on stage where Christian went off to compose herself or whatever. Was that premeditated? Did you think to yourself, I'm just going to stay up there and stay in the zone rather than break your concentration by going off for a drink of water or whatever?
Yeah, that's what I'd done. I was 1-0 up and I just stayed on stage, just kept practicing, and then when I went 2-0 up, I thought to myself, you're 3 legs away from winning it, and I just had to go off because it's very hot up there, and I composed myself when I went off.
Luke, you've participated in as much darts as possible this year with doing this Moda Super Series and the development tour and everything. How has having that wide range of experiences helped isolate your game to bring it here to a new venue for you?
Well, the more darts I play, the better I get. Obviously, I've had this year the development tour, the JDC, and even the WDF. So it's just helped me build up to this occasion.
And are you hoping to continue that with your tour card, where you're going to do maybe development tour and pro tour at the same time?
Yeah, I've checked the calendar out. I'll be doing 5 sets of development tours, and then 2 or 3 players championships, and then even the Euro Tour qualifiers. So I know what it's going to be like for next year.
Excellent, congrats.
Thank you.